Today is a celebration of love, commitment, friendship, family, and most importantly, a celebration of two people who are forever entwined. Their love is a source of strength that they will nourish and grow, not only within each other, but also the world around them. I've known Dan for about a decade now, since I first started at UMass. Many members in the audience today have had the pleasure of meeting Dan through band, and I was no different. He took myself and many others under his wing. From early on, his huge heart and the love that he had to give was evident, and he's never hesitated to show it with others. It's tighter?
No, that's loose. The other way.
Okay, no, you're fine. I'm like, I should know how this works. Dan and Rachel are really two of the most compassionate people that I have ever met. They both constantly put the needs of others above the wants of their own. And you could ask anyone in this room, and I'm sure they can find a time when the love that these two shared has poured out and enveloped them. The love they show to others is only eclipsed by the love that they have for each other. It was clear from early on that these two were made for each other. And while all love takes time to grow, to nurture, and to develop, the question of if these two would be married soon became a when.
Oh, your hair looks so pretty in the back.
I still don't feel like this is real.
Pretty! They look so pretty! Thank you. Yay!
Pretty! Oh my god, look at it.
Hi, honey. Are you excited?
Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't
thank
really
you.
feel real.
Doesn't feel real?
No, what do you think?
It looks
Feel real?
You look beautiful. She wouldn't let me see this until just now. I can't believe she used to be this big. I could hold her like a football.
I'm guessing no like straps, no sleeves, just kind of like long and flowy white. Kind of like nice looking, like nothing too extreme. That makes sense. I don't really know dresses, so we'll see.
Hi, Dan.
You look great. Oh, that's so beautiful. Hi. You look awesome. I did not get it right at all.
Why? What did you think?
I thought you weren't gonna have like mostly up here, like it was just gonna be everything else. I think I got the bottom pretty right.
You were quizzed?
I was quizzed, yeah. You look so good. I love the hair. The makeup looks great. You look perfect.
Rachel, you look tan.
Doesn't she?
That's because I'm next to Dan.
And then look at each other.
Dan told me she instantly can notice and help me through whatever stress I'm experiencing in life, and knows that an extra hug or other signs of affection makes the biggest difference during even the toughest of days. Rachel told me that Dan is genuinely the kindest person I've ever met. His intentions are always pure, and each and every day he puts me first, even to a fault. They spoke both of each other's love languages, the support, touch, and affirmation, all attributes that showcase the deep love and bond that these two have. And while these two are both some of the most amazing people you can find, they're even more amazing together.
I, Daniel Curtis Peck, take you, Rachel Marissa Nielsen, to be my wedded wife.
to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part.
I, Rachel Morrison Nielsen, take you, Daniel Curtis Peck, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer and for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part.
With this ring, I give you my heart. I promise from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms your home.
With this ring, I give you my heart, and I promise from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms your home.
Your two lives are now joined in union, a fitting ending to the ceremony at the station which bears union in its name. Before I pronounce you husband and wife, I want you both to take a few seconds and look at each other's eyes. Think about the happiness that you're feeling at this moment, and let those feelings sink deep into your hearts and into your minds. I hope this moment and those feelings will stick with you for all the days of your lives. And with that, as you've announced the truths that were already written in your hearts, by the power invested in me by the state of Massachusetts, it is my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Dan, you may now kiss the bride.
Rachel, Rachie, the bunny to my boo, my rah-rah. I don't even know how to begin explaining to a room full of all of your people how much you mean to me. Let's just say I lucked out big time in the sister department. She has held my hand and stood by my side through all of life's big moments. She's been my #1 cheerleader for everything I've done and supported everything I believe in. I really don't know where I'd be today without her support. Dan brings out the best in everybody. He's goofy, beyond thoughtful, and fun-loving. But most importantly, he makes my big sister the happiest I've ever seen her. I feel so lucky to call him my brother. Dan, thank you for loving Rachel the way I've always hoped she would be loved and helping show her the powerful, beautiful, and intelligent woman she truly is. Here's to the newlyweds. I couldn't love you more if I tried, and I'm endlessly happy for you. I can't wait to see what life's next big adventure will be and to be right there alongside you for every twist and turn. Love you.
Dan has never been the best decision maker, which is why Rachel's the best thing to come along in his life, because she is the person that could say, Dan, let's think about this, or Dan, maybe we should slow it down a little bit and just think about how we're going to approach this. Dan has always been impulsive. I had a friend growing up that went to campgrounds in the Cape. He and his mom went every summer. I would go spend a day or two with him there. Dan came along one year, and Dan's only instruction was to not get dirty or wet. There was a big swampy pond, big snapper turtles. Don't get in the water. That was the only thing that he was left with, instruction-wise. Just don't get in the water. I don't really need to tell you what happened. As I said, Rachel, you really are the best thing for him, best thing to come along in his life. I am so thankful to have you in our lives. I really do not have words to express how I feel, other than the fact that I could say thank you.
Rachel, 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 Rachel. I first met Rachel about 26 years ago at Beth Israel Hospital. She got there early and didn't want to leave right away, but we eventually convinced her to come back with us to Framingham, to our apartment, where she developed into a sweet, shy little girl who was very cute. and soft-spoken. Well, mostly. At UMass, Rachel continued to grow, expand her horizons, and forge new friendships. In her senior year, she introduced us to a new friend, one she had actually fallen in love with, and that was Dan. Dan, when she introduced you, you were already done for. You just didn't know it yet. Yeah. So, Dan. As they continued their relationship, I got to know him a little bit better. And we all got thrown that major curveball that Allie said. COVID hit. You know, and Dan was living in Brighton at the time. He'd moved east for the job. And rather than let him sit in his little Brighton apartment by himself, we took him in. And I got to know Dan a whole lot better. I still don't know Dan as well as I know Rachel. Obviously, I could see that he loved my daughter. And here we are celebrating the marriage of these two kids who were lucky enough to find each other. My only advice is this: be kind to each other. I love you both. So ladies and gentlemen, will you please join me in a toast to Dan, Rachel. May they have a long, happy, healthy life together. To life!
Brings me to my